Hey guys, how's it going? Jonathan here. Just wanting to show off my proof of concept of the new S-foil system in X3 Albion Prelude in the Star Wars Reborn mod. I'm here in version 0.9.8 and I've gone ahead and put something together here just to show off the new system a little bit. So anyway, I'm going to load up the script editor and show you. I've got a couple of new scripts here. I've got an S-foil actuator. I've got a setup. It's basically a new shortcut key, and I've got a little script set up. Currently, my proof of concept is using the TIE Hunter, and a brief overview of how the S-foil mechanic works in the mod currently, as implemented by Klaus11, absolutely wonderful guy, who's made one hell of a script to get this thing working, and it's quite an ingenious method too, utilizing astromech droids and letting them heal your ship, and actually swapping between two different ships, which is really interesting in how the script works so well. Anyway, I've just put a little something together that I wanted to show you. So let me go ahead and, yep, I've got a TIE Hunter set up here, so let me go ahead and spawn that bad boy in. And there she is. There's our TIE Hunter. Let's go ahead and hop out of the ship and transition into that one. Ooh, hi there. Okay. Now, for those of you who really know the TIE Hunter, that have played that particular Rogue Squadron game, which I've always loved the series, will know that this appears to be the closed wing configuration, and it is and it isn't. It just appears to be closed wing. But how the S-foil script works is it actually swaps between two different ships. When you close the S-foils, it actually spawns your player in a brand new ship, just with slightly different stats, but still compatible with all of the equipment that your ship already has on it, and then just moves it into the new closed wing version of the ship, which is why the ship has to have full health for you to open and close the wings. But anyway, my new S-foil script that I've been working on is a bit more streamlined. All it really does is instead of checking if you have an R2 unit, which Class 11's versions did, it actually just cross-references if your ship that you're currently flying is in the list of S-foil, is in the script that determines whether or not it actually has S-foils, and if it does, we'll go ahead and actuate them if your ship has full health. Again, because of the way the mechanic works, your ship has to have full health. And since a number of these other ships, like the TIE Hunter, the B-Wing, well, not the ARC 170, but no, there's that one. I think the V-19, not necessarily that, but there's a number of ships that do have S-foils that do not have an R2 unit installed, and because of that, you have the limitation of, instead of the R2 unit being able to repair your ship in mid-flight, you'll have to get out of your ship and use your spacesuit's repair laser to get it back to full health so you can use the wings again, which is a bit of a, I want to say a liability. Let's just call it that, because it's 3 a.m. and I am tired as all get out. But anyway, but yeah, you do have to have full health on your ship in order for the S-foils to work. So anyway, like I said, this is a proof of concept, and since there is not a second version of the TIE Hunter for me to switch into, because that ship does not exist in the mod yet, this proof of concept is going to toggle between the TIE Hunter and an X-Wing variant that already has its S-foils closed. So I can demonstrate that, yes, the top speed does change, and, you know, the basic functionality that you expect from opening and closing the wings. Let me just double check my controls here. And yes, and here's my new hotkey that I've set up, mostly just for testing purposes. It would be nice for both of these commands to be merged in the future, so that you know, both commands function off of one hotkey. But that's something that can be dealt with at a later date. So anyway, I've got my hotkey set up, and let's go ahead and trigger. And boom, now we're in the X-Wing, and I just hit the tab key again to bring that throttle right back up to full, and closed wings. I know it's weird to be switching between a TIE fighter and an X-Wing, but you know, this is a proof of concept after all, and you know, proof of concepts are never perfect. It's just a proof of concept to show that this is, yep, you can see in my X-Wing's freight bay, there's no R2 unit, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to the TIE Hunter, and once again, no R2 unit. So this script can function independent of R2 units. It can be set up for any ship. It just needs a second model to toggle back and forth to. In theory, you could even make this work with the Victory class Star Destroyer, if you wanted to go so far, as long as there's two versions of the ship in the mod, one with the wings open and one with the wings closed. As long as all other attributes are the same, you can do stuff like change speed or change rotation and stuff like that. But as long as equipment loadout is identical between the two ships, it's super easy to go into the script and say, hey, if the player is flying this version of the ship with the wings opened, or this version of the ship with the wings closed, then just toggle to the other one while copying all of the equipment on that ship and moving it to the new one. There we go. Get the wings closed again. And wings open. Now, like I was just discussing, that because of the way the script works, you do have to be at full health. So let's go ahead and, oh boy, fly back over here to the E-Wing carefully. Oh, I should not be doing this late at night. Precision flying while sleep deprived is not a strong suit of mine. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch back to the E-Wing here. And, yep, auto aim is on, so let's just put a quick shot into that thing. And for those of you that have played the mod and have experienced this, when your ship is damaged and you try and when you try to close the S-foils, you will just get a malfunction warning. So we'll go ahead and try that.
Malfunction.
Yep, that is working.
Malfunction.
And the ship is not changing at all.
Malfunction.
Yep. And bring the throttle right back down. Come to a complete stop, hopefully. Still moving slightly. And I can use my spacesuit's repair laser, get that healed back up. And there we go. It is now working again. Oh, little known trick with S-foils. Yep, there's my target. And toggle the S-foils. And I'm still locked onto that target. And mouse flight deactivating when toggling the S-foils is basically working as intended. It's just a side effect of how the script works. But yeah, there we go. Proof of concept, S-foils working without an R2 unit. That can be applied to any ship that you can work S-foils into. So yeah, this is Jonathan. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and happy flying.
Video and hand mod.